In the 12th century, Mongolian tribes lived in constant flux across the vast steppes, setting up temporary camps like this one to survive harsh winters and nomadic lifestyles. These simple structures were home to many Mongolian families, offering protection against the elements, but also a stark reminder of life's hardships and uncertainties. The nomadic lifestyle fostered a sense of community and resilience among Mongolians, laying the groundwork for a future that would transcend tribal divisions.
In a world where survival was uncertain, Temujin's resolve to unite his people began on these rugged Mongolian plains.
Temujin's first alliances were forged in these yurt camps, where he earned respect and loyalty through strength and fairness. In these quiet moments, Temujin strategized and planned for unity among warring tribes, laying the foundation of what would become the Mongol Empire. The steppes of Mongolia were Temujin's early home, where he endured harsh winters and relentless summer winds, learning the skills that would later define him as Genghis Khan.
Mongol families lived in portable yurts, allowing them to move across vast distances with their herds, a lifestyle that fostered both resilience and adaptability. As Temujin's reputation grew from small victories against rival clans, he began to gather allies around him, laying the foundation for what would become a vast empire under his rule as Genghis Khan. Amidst the turmoil of warring clans and tribal disputes, Temujin faced numerous hardships that would have broken lesser men, yet he remained resolute in his quest for unity and power.
Temujin formed crucial alliances by understanding the needs and desires of different clans, forging bonds that would later cement the foundation of his empire.
At the Kurultai in 1206, Temujin was declared Genghis Khan, universal ruler, marking the beginning of an empire that would soon span continents and challenge the very notion of what was possible. In the early days of Temujin's rise, survival was a daily struggle. Despite this, his reputation for strength and leadership began to spread among the scattered tribes. Temujin's first alliances were forged through diplomacy and strategic marriages. He worked tirelessly to unite the fractured tribes into a cohesive force.
With each passing year, Temujin's influence grew. His vision for unity and strength began to take shape against all odds.
In his youth, Temujin faced numerous hardships, including imprisonment and famine. His survival instincts and unwavering resolve were honed in these early struggles. During this period of hardship, Temujin killed Jamaka, a rival chief, after a bitter dispute over women. This act cemented his reputation as a formidable leader among the Mongol tribes.
Temujin began forming alliances with other Mongol tribes to consolidate power and resources. By 1206, he was declared Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, at the Kurultai Assembly of Tribal Leaders.
Amidst the harsh realities of life in 12th century Mongolia, Temujin's resolve hardened like the cold steppes around him.
Temujin's rise to power began as he gathered allies among rival Mongol tribes, uniting them under one banner against common enemies.
At the Kurultai of 1206, Temujin was declared Genghis Khan, universal ruler, marking his ascension to leadership over all Mongol tribes. In 1202, Temujin faces his greatest rival, Jamaka, after years of conflict over leadership among their kinship groups. After defeating Jamaka, Temujin begins to unify disparate tribes under his banner, using both diplomacy and force to consolidate power.
In 1206, Temujin is declared Genghis Khan at the Great Assembly of Tribal Leaders, symbolizing his rise to universal ruler over the Mongol tribes.
In 1203, Temujin decisively defeated the Merkit tribe, marking a turning point in his rise to power by securing critical resources and military alliances. At the Kurultai Assembly in 1206, Temujin was unanimously elected Genghis Khan, universal ruler, signifying the unification of multiple Mongol tribes under one banner.
Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongol Empire implemented meritocracy, promoting unity among diverse peoples through fair governance and religious tolerance, fostering an unprecedented era of peace within his realm.
In 1206, at the Kurultai, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, universal ruler, by the tribal leaders, marking the beginning of his vast empire. The Mongol Empire's rapid expansion was fueled by a network of relay stations called Yam, which facilitated swift communication across vast distances.
Genghis Khan established an inclusive governance system based on meritocracy and religious freedom, ensuring stability within his expansive realm.
By 1206, Temujin had united most of the Mongol tribes under his banner through a series of decisive campaigns and diplomatic alliances. He was now ready to assume the mantle of Genghis Khan, universal ruler.
The Kurultai, a grand assembly of tribal leaders, convened on the banks of the Onon River. Here, Temujin was unanimously declared Genghis Khan, marking the official birth of the Mongol Empire.
With his new title and unification among the tribes, Genghis Khan was poised to begin his grand campaigns that would stretch from China to Russia, uniting diverse peoples under a single rule. By 1206, Temujin had united the nomadic tribes of Mongolia under his leadership, becoming Genghis Khan at the Kurultai Assembly. The stage was set for unprecedented expansion.
Genghis Khan's innovative governance included meritocracy, ensuring that loyalty and ability determined one's rank rather than kinship ties. This system fostered unity among diverse peoples.
With his strategic brilliance and military might, Genghis Khan extended his empire from China to Russia, demonstrating that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome with unity and effective leadership. From an outcast to a conqueror of continents, Temujin's rise was nothing short of legendary. His empire now spans from China to Russia, its borders encircling the known world. Genghis Khan established an intricate system of relay stations known as Yam to ensure swift communication across his empire. This network facilitated trade and unified the diverse peoples within its borders.
Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongol Empire adopted a merit-based hierarchy that rewarded loyalty and ability over kinship ties, fostering unity among diverse tribes.
Under the golden light of dawn, Genghis Khan contemplates the immense territory he has forged, an empire stretching from the steppes to the great rivers of Asia. At the Kurultai Assembly, Genghis Khan addresses his war council, his leadership skills and strategic acumen having brought them victory after victory.
Gazing across the lands united under his rule, Genghis Khan reflects on the unity and leadership that have overcome every challenge, forging a legacy that echoes through history.
From obscurity to omnipotence, Genghis Khan's rule extended across continents, unifying disparate peoples under a banner of meritocracy and religious tolerance.
Across his empire, Genghis Khan fostered unity through effective governance and religious freedom, ensuring diverse peoples coexisted peacefully under one rule.
From the darkness of his early days to the illumination of his achievements, Genghis Khan's legacy shines through the ages, illuminating the power of unity and leadership. In 1206, Temujin was declared Genghis Khan at the Kurultai, cementing his rule over the unified Mongols. The Mongol army moved swiftly across the steppes, using their strategic relay stations to maintain constant communication during campaigns.
Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongol Empire became renowned for its religious tolerance and promotion of trade along the Silk Road.
From an outcast's beginnings to the ruler of a vast expanse stretching across continents, Temujin had become Genghis Khan, universal ruler.
Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongol Empire was a melting pot of diverse cultures united by effective governance and mutual respect.
His innovations in governance, communication, and military tactics laid the foundation for an empire that would be remembered as a beacon of unity and progress. From an outcast to the universal ruler, Genghis Khan's vision reshaped the world map. Under Genghis Khan's rule, a merit-based system fostered unity among diverse peoples.
His legacy continues to inspire through his innovative governance and religious tolerance. From the Mongolian steppes to the heart of China, Genghis Khan's legacy stretches across continents, marking an era of unparalleled conquest and unity. Under Genghis Khan's rule, religious tolerance flourished, allowing different faiths to coexist within his empire without fear of persecution or oppression.
The efficient communication network established by Genghis Khan facilitated seamless governance of his empire, linking distant lands in an intricate web of commerce and culture.
Under Genghis Khan's rule, the Mongol Empire thrived through religious tolerance and meritocracy, fostering unity among diverse peoples. The Silk Road saw unprecedented trade and cultural exchange as the Mongol Empire ensured safe passage across its vast expanse.
Genghis Khan's legacy lives on in his innovative governance that bridged divides, proving that unity can conquer even the most daunting challenges.